When you get out of high school, you have a few options. Go into the workforce, go into the military, start your own business, or continue your education at a college or trade school. As some of you may know from my previous videos, I chose to go to college for mechanical engineering. When I go on Instagram, though, it seems like everybody and their brother is starting their own side hustles, businesses, and escaping the 9 to 5. But then again, I chose a regular 9 to 5 route, at least in the meantime. This is my long-term plan to create something bigger than myself with years of experience, learning a skill few even know is possible. Over the past few years, I've learned that starting those other businesses and other paths don't provide me with the knowledge and passion I have for building things. For more on this, feel free to watch my previous video, where I discuss what made me steer away from quick money and towards fulfillment in my career. I've always loved building things, and when I was younger, this manifested itself with Legos. When I was slightly older, it was Minecraft, and even older, it was building my own PC. I know that with the internet, it's possible to build and scale businesses that can make lots of money, but honestly, it just feels wrong whatever I've tried in the past. I wanted to focus my efforts into something I actually cared about, not just to make money, but to feel fulfilled. And I know for some people, those paths are fulfilling, but they weren't for me. And I can almost guarantee that if you follow similar content to myself, then you have had this very same thing shoved in your face day in and day out. So I guess what I'm trying to say is that if you're a motivated individual like me and you feel like you're giving in to the rat race by working a 9 to 5, just know there's nothing wrong with that. You can gain so much experience working for someone else, and with that experience, you can do so much more. But it all starts with learning from someone more knowledgeable than yourself. I was recently watching a podcast which left off with a profound realization. All the greats of the past had their own mentors. Marcus Aurelius famously opens his meditations with a reflection on all of those he deemed directly influential in his own life. Well, there is a valid argument to be had for leaving a purely toxic job where you aren't challenged and taught. You should not disregard working the standard way just because others are taking different paths. This video is made for those who want a different life and strive to be great, but in ways that aren't just flashy and aren't purely for the sake of collecting money. Remember why you do things, why you get up in the morning, why you work the job you do, and it all becomes more clear. Look for the lessons in your day to day struggles and reflect on how you can be better little by little every day. Don't beat yourself down because you didn't invest in the right meme coin or dropship the highest returning items. If you're watching this video, just know that you were made for more than taking the easy road out. You were made to accomplish real feats and make a tangible change in the world. It's people like you that make an impact, and it's people like you that have the most to gain from following in the footsteps of those that came before you.